Hello again. Like last time, I'll keep it short to start. If this is the first video you found, of course there's part 1 and 2 already. Part 1 will be in the description and in the pop-up card right about now. Sorry for the big delay again. Unfortunately, this project isn't something I can prioritize, but hopefully I can finish what I've started soon. If you've been waiting for part 3, I really appreciate the patience, and thank you as always for coming back. Without further ado, we'll get back to building. Continue from the slower section in the front half of the superstructure. Replace the frontmost column with andesite. Above it, an andesite stair facing in, and another one up, with a polished andesite slab one higher. You can fill this gap in the wall. Then at the front, before repeating, replace this middle column with gravel. You'll have to place a block from the inside here, so the gravel doesn't fall, of course. Make that 5 tall, and repeat the stairs and slab. Then on the inner side, 2 slabs going down like shown. Connect the 2 sides. Then on the frontmost and lowest slab, build 5 stone across. The third block should be on the center line. Then you can fill the wall in to 1 block higher, and you can mirror everything. Across to the hangar, on these stone squares, place a cobble block and wrap stairs around it on both sides like you see. Find the left side and one end of the cobblestone and on the side column. From above this, 4 on the side stairs going back, facing out. And another layer with stone stairs except the frontmost stair. And 2 stone slabs inward and up of this andesite stair. Bring these andesite walls up with skulls on top and fill the space with stone. Raise the next stone blocks by 3. And the next layer should be andesite across the whole hangar, perfectly symmetrical. You can use blocks and stairs like shown to cover any holes. Repeat the 2 andesite stairs on the other side and mirror the slabs and skulls on top. You can mirror the rest of the stairs now and connect the sides with stone slabs. Back behind these andesite stairs, move in 1 and build back 7. 1 more in and 13 blocks. Then 1 wall, another wall diagonal, and blocks across, then mirror. This piece of deck will be oak, and you can cover these 2 andesite with pressure plates. To close this hangar face, one out from the center brick, place 2 polished andesite, then close the gap with upside down brick stairs. Make sure to corner this column to not leave holes. Moving on up, find the front of the bridge and then replace the third layer up with stone bricks with a polished andesite on either end. Place a door right in the middle and a ladder all the way up right of it. Now as usual, on the left half, 1 block gap, a stair, back and down, 2 gaps, a door, and a stair, back and down. I'll remind you that for stairs, down means normal, up means upside down. Then on the right, stair back, 2 gaps and a door, and no stair on this side. Further back, in the secondary indent, place andesite across the third layer until the stair. From behind this covering, 1 back and a door, 6 gap another door, and another door on the inside of this gravel column. Now you can replace the outer sides of the gravel with polished andesite, like you can see. Then mirror everything. From the back, next to this wall, place a door. Then 3 blocks forward, a stair out and down this time. A 4 gap and a brick column. One gap, stair back down, and a trap door, 1 behind and up. Two gaps and a door, 4 more and another door. Other side, door next to the wall again, 4 gap forward this time, and a stair forward and down, 1 gap back down, 1 gap again, a brick column, and a stair forward down. 1 gap and a trap door, 1 up, 2 gap, a door, and 4 gap and another. Don't forget to cover the inside with mud if you've been doing that. Onto the smokestack, behind this tin bridge across, on the outer 2 blocks, have a 2 block space and build up back, 1 slab and stair out, twice. Another stair facing out, behind and above. Then a block, wall and glass pane upwards. Followed by another block and 4 walls up. From the middle tree, just leave 1 block, then 1 slab and block twice. A stair forward this time. Then a block, wall, glass pane again. And 1 block, stair forward and 3 walls, with the middle stair being a block instead. Then fill the corners as normal. To the rear end, above these 5 andesite, place 5 more polished andesite. Leave a gap, and on the first block, 5 walls up, an andesite block, another wall, a stone stair down and out, an andesite stair down and back, and 4 more walls. Mirror that to the other side. Then for the middle tree, stone behind the polished andesite, 5 walls up again, upside down andesite stairs back, 2 walls above, another andesite stair back and down this time, and 4 more walls. We'll get back to this later. So find the hanger again, behind the stone stair. Place 2 andesite blocks, a stair facing back, and a stair out. Then fill between with andesite. Leave 3 spaces, and raise the rest by 1 block. Then in the space, up by 2. And form a rectangle like you see. From the back, leave 1 space, then place 3 blocks with walls either side. Forward of that, 2 blocks and 2 walls, and 1 more forward, a wall, block and wall across. From the second wall, form an L with andesite stairs like you see, and another L with walls. Then bridge across with stairs, cornering to connect, and mirror. This deck section will be oak, except for inside the stair section, as I'm showing. As for the rectangle, raise it by another slab, but build the ends 1 further out on either side, and in the middle 3 by 3, 2 walls in the front corners, 2 stairs facing back on the back corners, and stone in between. Then raise by another 2 rings. You can also place andesite on this section's deck. Back to the front of the bridge, fill in these gaps normally. But on the last slab section, the middle 5 will be stairs facing forward. Then from the next stair, as you can see, 1 more facing forward and 2 facing back. And you can add an extra layer of stone under. Moving back again in front of the smokestack, place another layer of blocks across. Then 6 more forward, 2 outwards like so, 3 more forward, 2 stairs facing out, 1 forward, one in and 2 blocks, 3 stairs out, in again and 2 more blocks, now out and 1 block, and from in front of it, 1 stair out, 1 stair forward, and 1 block going in. Then finally a stair out, and 3 stairs forward going across and mirror. From this raised 2 stair section forward, place actual bricks as the floor. The rest is andesite. There should be brick slabs in these gaps as well. Back at the smokestack, from 2 up, alternate andesite and stone layers. You'll have to go around and replace any stone pieces we already placed according to the layer, but I think that's easy enough to follow. Don't replace any already placed andesite blocks with stone pieces, and be sure to get all the hidden corners. Onto the hanger in the middle, 1 before the last stone slab, place a polished andesite block, then build 17 blocks up. Before putting more windows, I want to address this door design. I know we've placed quite a few already, so if you want to, just carry on with the design. But this new design makes a lot more sense with the wheel shape for a watertight door. And in case you're wondering why I don't use designs with blocks like this, it's because I need to fit them in corners and other difficult spaces. For the banner itself, get a light grey banner loom, create a white border and black center, and cover them with light grey again. If you didn't know, you can easily duplicate the design on an empty banner using a crafting table if it's the same base color. Now whenever you come across a door banner, just replace it if you want. Moving on, at the front left side above the stone brick layer, 1 back and 1 stair forward, 2 gap, back down, up a block and 2 buttons, upside down stair facing back, under this brick slab, 1 block, 2 upside down stairs facing out and the lever, back to the window layer and mirror the stair, 1 gap, stair back up, 1 gap, a lever and stair forward up, then 2 gap and forward up. On the right side now, 1 back and stair back and down, 1 gap and 2 back down, and then the rest you can mirror. Moving back again, from these 2 walls, a stone column with 2 slabs inward. Above the blocks, a stone brick, and a stone and slab matching the next layer. Another column diagonally in front. and from the inside, 2 stairs facing in, mirroring each other like this. Then from the stone stairs, break a 2x3 space and continue the corner with cobblestone stairs. The next 2 columns are also cobblestone stairs, but all upside down. And 2 corner fans from the bottom on the next. On the left side, behind this door and 1 block up, place a lever and a button next to it. On the right side, same with the lever, but next to it a column of stone bricks and coral fans. Back again to in front of this ring, on this 2 high wall, bricks in the middle and button on either end. For the left side, door on the 8th block forward, 2 gap, stair forward up, 1 gap and cobble stairs facing out, 1 more gap and the stair back and up. Right side now, 4 from the back, 2x2 cobble stairs this time, 4 gap and a door, 1 gap and cobble stairs again, and 2 more stairs forward up. As always, don't forget the mud from the inside, and use oak slabs where you can't fit full blocks. Back at the front again, add this brick deck, raise this whole section by 2, place walls where there are stairs on the floor. On these odd parts jutting out, replace the top block with an upside down stair facing out, and the 2 walls in front of it with glass panes, and fill the hole with blocks too. Mirror that. Then from this 3 wall section forward, raise by 1 more, but place stairs for railings on the blocks, as I'm showing. Then 1 space from the front, place 3 blocks with walls on either end, two blocks going back, out 1 and 3, back in and 2, and then a pane, wall, pane at the back, and a mirror. From the back of this section, go in a block and across, then 9 more forward, and connect the front with cobblestone. Raise the back 4 by 1 block, and the rest of the stone by a block and slab. On the cobblestone, one stone either end, cobble stairs the rest, and andesite slabs on top of here. You can also fill these corners with stone. For the deck, from the taller wall section forward, place bricks, using stairs to cover any holes as best you can. The rest is oak, but leave the road just in front of the wall empty for now. In the empty slot, one below the deck, build 2 in, then 4 daylight sensors with a gap between. Place armor stands with iron helmets on each. Now using a piston here, push a top polished andesite slab and an opened dark oak fence gate onto the armor stands, like you can see. Fill in between with more andesite slabs, and close the rest of the deck with oak. Finally, between the gates, place andesite walls, another full row of walls above them, and 2 walls on top of either end. Back down here at this 2-wall section, above the back second wall, place a block, build out 1 more and 3 more up. Here form another small ring with blocks and walls, and build that down to the bottom block we've placed. If my words are a bit confusing, I apologize, but you should be able to understand from what I'm showing too. Above that, 1 more layer with stone bricks this time, and above that again a 3x3x2 block of stone. This will be a rangefinder for some of the secondaries and anti-air mounts. On each face, 2 walls and glass panes on either side, and on top, slabs on the corners, 2 normal stairs facing in and out, and 2 upside down stairs facing front and back. Then 2 grindstones on the upside down stairs. For some details, on the brick section, replace the middle wall here with polished deep slate, then 2 more on either side with a gap in between. Starting on the left as usual, behind this corner, place a door, then a stair back down, 1 gap and cobble wall, 1 gap, cobble wall, stair back down, 1 gap, cobble wall, a door, 1 more gap, and a stair back down. Right side, on the corner again, door, stair back down, another door and cobble wall, 1 gap, cobble wall, stair back down, 1 gap again, cobble wall and door, 3 gap now, forward down, 5 gap, and a ladder. On the back, 2 stairs on each end facing in. Forward again at this oval, raise the front 6 by a slab and a half. Corner the skulls this time. Then raise the back 3 by 2. This bit both didn't record and I had to fix an error anyway, so bear with me here. If you followed what I said, you should be fine, but just in case, there should not be a glass pane behind this tree section. Now on the remaining empty block, raise by 1 block and stair forward, then in front, a stair out, in 1 and a block, stair out and stair forward, and a block in the middle. Then mirror and fill in the roof. Further back in this thin hollow shape, build it up by 2 as usual, but corner the front with glass panes, and add another 4 panes on all the blocks on both sides. I admit this looks a little odd close up, but it's the best way I found to keep this to scale. Now another layer, but instead of the side panes, place upside down and the side stairs, with the ends cornered back and forward. Another 6 layers with panes, and andesite walls instead of brick walls at the back. Add 1 more layer with upside down stairs again, back down in front on the first stair layer. Replace the front wall with an upside down andesite stair facing forward, a stone one next to it, with a full block behind, then another stair out facing back this time, and 1 more cornered out, with a slab on the end. Back a bit on the first cornered stair here, straighten that out, and add another stone stair facing back out of it, another cornered out, and 2 more slabs. Add 1 more stair facing forward now, on the second to last andesite stair. Lastly, on the brick wall here, place a brick stair facing out, 1 behind it facing forward, 2 more next to that, and a slab at the end, and mirror everything. Now from the front, a row of slabs, 1 short of each end, connect diagonally to the next support, back in again and 2 more, filling the third space, 2 more behind the third support, and another row behind, 1 short of each end too, and mirror. Still on this floor, at the front middle, place a bottom slab, 2 regular stairs facing out, and a wall on each end. Then 2 more stairs facing back from behind the wall, and 1 more block at the back. Then another layer above, flipped upside down, forming these tall windows. The top layer's wall is stone brick instead. Behind all that, an underside stair facing in, one out and a full underside block, two underside walls, a brick wall and an iron bar. Then inwards, a stair facing in and a stair forward, leaving the middle tree empty, then mirror. On the inside of these tall windows, place deep slate tiles, replacing any block in the way. Some will unfortunately be visible from the top, but you can cover some with carpets. You also want to replace the back two panes with full stone and cover the holes on the top as well. At the front top layer, replace the front wall with a stone block, under it a bottom andesite slab, and another full andesite block beneath that. On each side of the stone block, upside down andesite stair, normal stairs under those, and behind those from the top, 3 full stone blocks. Just under the front andesite block, form a 3x3 with trapdoors forward. From the back to 4 more trapdoors outward. Row behind it is 1 further out. And the row behind that is just 2 out. In front the andesite block again, a polished deep slate slab with a stone block either side, an andesite slab above, a stone stair facing forward in front of the stone block, 3 more next to it facing back, corner the end, then 2 full blocks forward from the last trapdoor, 1 behind and in a stair facing in, and 2 more facing forward with 2 andesite walls from behind the last stair replacing the pane. Mirror all that. And cover the side trapdoors with grey carpets. And for the front of the first stair facing back, a wall and glass pane, full block in, and another pane forward with a wall in the middle. Then fill the floor with more deep slate slabs. Front again, 3 stone top slabs on the front top, out and 2 back, 2 more, 4, in 1 and 7 across, and fill the rest. On the middle back, 1 more stone brick slab behind. Follow the edge with stair railings, but leave 2 empty on either end of the last row. And place a wall at the very ends instead. Behind the front stair, stone block with panes either side, 1 block back, out 1 and 2 walls, a block and another wall, then 3 full blocks across. Raise by 1 more and fill the roof. Behind that again, 3 brick blocks and 3 brick walls. For the floor here, place jungle trapdoors. You can also use pressure plates in most cases. Same should be on this floor below, but just the back sections. And on this floor too, from the back middle, build across with stone slabs and 3 wide at the end. Then leave a space from the trapdoor, place an anvil aligned front to back, and 15 andesite walls up, a brick wall, and a spruce fence. Back below this tree section, on the first stone block, place a normal slab, 2 stairs facing out either side, 2 more facing in, with slabs behind, and glass panes on each end. Behind the glass panes, full block, normal slab, gap, another slab, and an andesite wall. Using brick blocks, walls, and glass panes, form a semicircle like I'm showing, and place more stone slabs around the edge. Follow closely here. Under the brick blocks, place 2 stairs out and up, in between another stair in and down. Behind the outward stairs, 2 normal stairs facing each other, and a top slab between and down one. And 3 levers under each brick wall outside. Now starting from the floor, wrap a row of stone bricks down the smokestack and around this room. And add coral fans where you can. Lastly, add light grey banners on the top 3 coral fans on both sides, and of course mirror everything. Back on the left side, on the stone next to the brick wall, build up another block, and then a wall, then add 2 walls on the other side, 2 upside down andesite stairs facing each other, one above the new walls, carpet above those, and an andesite slab in between. Now extend the front stair and the wall to connect to the smokestack. And replace the 3 walls on the inside with a door and glass pane above. Then you can place the usual door banner over the door and mirror. Continuing behind the wall, 1 block under it, place 2 stone slabs out, and a stair facing back. Behind that, a slab, then stair facing in, 2 more slabs, 1 in and 2 more, then 1, and 1 more going back forward like so. Fill that and mirror. Then right behind this andesite wall, a ladder as usual. 2 forwards and another ladder downwards and mirror. To the top of the funnel, add another layer with stone bricks, except the sides will be upside down stairs facing out. You can also fill in these gaps with stairs if you want. Going higher again at the front, one block back, place a polished deep slate block with walls either side, then 8 blocks back, and another wall, block and wall. Now from the back this time, leave 2 empty, then 2 slabs, a stair forward and 2 full blocks, and raise the front 3 by a block and slab. For the walls again, I'll be using wither skulls, but candles do a decent job if you wish. Moving back to the hangar, on the first andesite block here, place 2 bars and a brick wall, one back and another one, and the other side as well. Then one more in the middle of the back too. Now on the second stone of the mast, place the top iron trapdoor, add a 2x2 brick wall above on either side, then from the front bottom wall, go out a bar and glass pane, back and 2 andesite walls and another pane, back again and one more wall and bar out, with a trapdoor under the bar. From the back middle support, going left, place 2 bars and a stair facing out, and 3 more facing forward. Then in front of the first stair, another facing out, one facing in, one forward, and one in again. That should make this weird connection with the back and mirror. This will be covered once we add more details below. Now above these back brick walls, place brick stairs facing forward with the right one cornered. If you haven't already, this will be a great time to start using scaffolding. It did take me a while to switch from regular dirt pillars, admittedly, but it's a great tool to make temporary ladders with ease. That said, leave a gap above the new stairs and add bars on the sides and back, with glass pane corners. Then a skull above the middle back, and 8 buttons going up on the back face. On this last top block, add 4 cobble walls on each side, 4 more cobble deep slate walls above, and corner with brick walls. Then add a grindstone aligned sideways on the back wall. Continuing up, build 5 andesite walls up, 1 brick wall, make that 3 wide with bars on each end, 3 more andesite up, 1 brick for andesite, another brick wall, add a glass pane and a bar on either side, and 2 more andesite walls. Up and forward one, place 3 bars. Back down to this 3 wall piece. Above each bar going back, place a pane, bar and pane. Up and 2 bars going out, and a pane behind that. Up 1 more and 2 bars backwards. Then next to the last bar out, another bar, pane, bar. and cover these 4 with light grey carpets. Mirror that. Then from the middle, follow the support pattern but stay centered, as you see. Place a bar and pane either side of the middle, and on the middle 5 add a trapdoor. Finally, from the middle backwards, place a pane, 1 up, another pane, bar, pane, up again and bar, pane, and 1 more up and 2 bars. Near the back half in this hollow space, raise by a block and half and add a roof. Except for a 3x3 space at the front, minus these 2 back corners. Then fill the holes as usual. Lastly, at the front here, add a coral and door banner, and on the back a brick ladder. We're finally getting to the main guns now. I've copied the ring to represent each turret ring out here. The first ring is slightly different, but you can place the same blocks on it, and of course the rear 2 turrets will be rotated by 180 degrees. So on each stone block, place gravel, then above the front walls, cobble stairs front and up. Second and third walls, just cobble walls. Fourth walls, cobble slab. Fifth walls, stair out and up. And sixth walls, another stair back and up this time. At the front, next to the cobble stairs, 1 stone slab, 1 layer above, and on the side wall from 1 more out. Stone stair, down and in, and 5 blocks across. One more up, skulls facing in on the walls, stairs forward, a gap and 3 andesite walls in the middle, and mirror. Move to the back, and from this outward cobble stair, build 2 top slabs back, corner it in, and 1 more back across the middle, then fill the rest. Now from the side walls, build 11 blocks back. Then 1 in, and 1 block and 1 stone brick wall, and stone blocks between the walls across. Behind the skulls now, 1 stone slab and 10 stairs facing out, 1 in and another block and brick wall, and blocks across. Then 5 slabs above the back 5 blocks. Grab some cobblestone and behind the front stair place a block, up 1 and 2 slabs back, 6 stairs facing out. Leave a 3 gap and 1 more stair. Then 2 top slabs inwards from each stair. Stretch the full cobble block and slab here across, place stairs facing forward behind them, like so. You can connect the top slabs front to the back up here. And make sure to cover these two front holes with polished deep slate. From the middle line, place placeholder blocks on the block below the back slab up to the front. Then place gravel on top. Find the middle of the ring from the side, and instead of the stone stair, place a polished andesite with a skull above it facing in on both sides. And from behind the cobble slab here, replace this column with stone bricks up to the cobble stair with a coral fan on the full block. Add this tree gap from the front, 2 brick blocks and the stair facing back. Next to the first, another block out and upside down stair facing in, and a trapdoor under that. One behind and 2 blocks out with a trapdoor, 2 walls behind those. Now the guns, add these gaps in the front, polished diorite block, and an iron trapdoor above. Stair forward in front of the block, a block under that, and another trapdoor. In front of the stair, a slab and an upside down stair under that. Now 2 andesite slabs 3 times forward, a full block on the top slab, 5 andesite walls and 1 brick wall at the end. Also replace the middle of the andesite slabs here with stone, and as always, mirror. Once you've built all 4, we'll adjust some details for each unique one. The front turret's rangefinders aren't in place, so instead of the blocks going out, leave just the inner 3 bricks, and under the full blocks, place 2 more blocks diagonally down on both sides. On the second turret, place 2 more coral fans from the gravel behind the existing ladder. Similarly but differently, on the third turret, place 2 more fans behind, relative to the ship, of the existing ladder again. Moving to the largest of the secondaries, these 3x3 holes. The first 2 are facing forward, and the back one is facing backwards. So on each one, place 5 blocks across the front, 3 more back on the side and the wall, 1 in and a block, and 3 walls across. You'll notice it connects to the wall here, so replace the block behind it with a stair. And place another stair facing back to fill this gap. Front and middle, a stone stair forward, 2 gaps either side and cobble stairs forward, 2 facing out of the center behind, and another facing back. Then raise the rest by 1. And for the roof, create a plus sign with slabs centered on the backmost cobble stair. And the rest normally. Then replace the back top slab with a brick stair facing forward. For the guns, place polished diorite slabs in the gaps, and 1 more top slab in front and under with a trapdoor above it. Then place 3 string forward of the slabs with light grey carpets over them. And finally, 2 black stone buttons on the front of either side. Once you've built the tree on this side, we'll edit the middle one. Instead of the brick stair, continue the slabs to the back with one final slab on the middle back wall. Then place 4 brick slabs on the second slab like so, on both sides. And then you can mirror them to the other side. It's also about time we made the anchors and chains, so find the front first, and on the stone below this andesite, place a bottom deep slate tile slab with walls either side of it. On the back of those walls, 2 wither skulls. In these cases, I do suggest actually using skulls, since they're pretty prominent features and easy to spot, but you're free to use candles like before. Back here, behind this andesite stair and above this slab, place another deep slate slab and 2 walls on either side. The outer wall is one below. Place 2 skulls behind the walls again. Behind the slabs, place stone brick slabs, grey carpets, and 2 more skulls on the floor. To the front again, in this gap, place 2 hive blocks, 2 chains above, and a skull placed on the chain. As for the actual chains, the left is different from right, so start from the left. Behind this skull, 2 cobbled deep slate slabs and a polished one, a slab down and 4 cobbled blocks, 1 more down, 1 cobbled slab, 1 polished, 5 cobbled, 1 polished and 3 cobbled, then an anvil lengthwise behind it. Mirror that, except behind this second polished slab, move 1 in. On the right of each anvil, place a cobbled deep slate wall, another in front of it, and a polished andesite stair facing forward. And make sure to cover these gaps in the oak again. From behind the left chain's anvil, place 2 stone brick walls and 2 red wool right of them. Place 2 smooth stone slabs above the wool and stone buttons on the remaining sides. Mirror that exactly, but use green wool on the right side. This wool should be aligned with the anvil and not the walls. At the back of the ship now, near this polished andesite section, place a stone button on the block under these 2 andesite, which will hold up the anvil, a wall right in front of it, and the wall behind is 1 up and 1 in. Place 2 skulls under these walls, 1 on the andesite and 1 on the button. Up top, behind this mud, place a hive block with 1 more skull on it. Bit of a weirder section here. Place a block of your choice in front and 1 below the hive, and 2 more in front and inwards of it. On these, place 3 grey banners aligned front to back, and you can place the deck back in. You'll notice they become pitch black when you cover it, so you can place a light source next to the bottom of the banners, and you can keep that in mind for others further on. Break this oak slab in front of the banner and place a plank below it. Place an anvil on that, and finally a polished deep slate stair facing forward in front of everything. That'll do for part 3. We're getting into some of the smaller details going forward, so shouldn't be too long to finish. That said, I may split the last part as extra details, so you can choose what to follow. But thank you as always for sticking to the end if you have. Part 4 is already partially on the way at this time, so I hope to finish the series soon. If you have any feedback, feel free to let me know as always, and if you like the content, I'd appreciate you hitting the like button. If you disliked, then dislike. I'm all for improving. So all that said, till next time, take care.